talking about some of the most fascinating psychological facts that you didn't even know about yourself. Hello, everybody. I'm Tina Chaudhary. Welcome to my channel and a very warm namaste. You know, we all think we know ourselves pretty well, but research and psychologists have proven some facts that apply to almost all of us, but none of us probably either realize or know. I'm going to share with you the first 10 relationship-based psychological facts. I'm going to move on to other ones, but my first 10 are based on relationships. Fact number 1. Research has shown that good relationships play a more important role in longevity of a person than exercise. So what should we do? It's more important to find a person that you want to wake up to than one you want to sleep with. Fact number 2. When you're single, all you see around you is happily married couples, or what you perceive to be happily married couples. But when you're unhappily married, all you see around you is happily single people that are very happy being single. Strange. Next fact. 2 past lovers can never be just friends. It's either that they were never in love or that they are still in love with each other. There's a common saying that says opposites attract. Research has shown that is not true at all. In fact, we are always attracted to somebody that thinks like us and behaves like us. Strange. Moving on. Sometimes in our life, there will be a time or times when all you need is a warm hug or a really good cry. No advice, no words. You need to find that special person that has that shoulder you can cry on or have the warm embrace with. Because, next fact, research shows that even holding hands or hugging that special person actually alleviates physical pain and relieves stress in your life. Those are 2 very important facts. Psychologically, we tend to ignore the person that adores us, but pay more attention to the person that's ignoring us. And you know what? The person that you think about right before you go to sleep is the reason for your happiness or your pain. Who do you think about? I think about my grandson because he's the reason for my happiness. When a joke is told in a room full of people, the person you look to first is the person you feel closest to see if they've laughed or not. Strange. And last, about the relationships. Jealousy is a result of fear. The fear is that you won't be able to attain the success that somebody else has attained. My next 10 psychological facts will be based just on life. So the first one, sometimes not getting what you want is actually a stroke of luck. Do you know or realize how sometimes people miss flights and those flights crash? So when you miss that flight, you feel pretty mad at yourself, but it was a stroke of luck to have missed that flight. There will be times in our life when you will have no choice but to let it rain, wait patiently, finish raining, and wait for the sun to come out, because you have no control over either the rain or the sun. It's a very important fact of life that we need to remember at all times. There is no excuse for not trying. Nobody has ever won the lotto that didn't buy the ticket. Alcohol doesn't bring out your true self, it brings out your repressed self. And behavioral studies show that a person that loses their cell phone exhibits the same panic symptoms as a person having a near-death experience. If you have a plan B, your plan A is less likely to work. And then here's my personal favorite that ex-President Barack Obama had said: where you are right now doesn't determine where you will end up. Some things in your life that you will have to fight for. Some things you have to let go. Some things will just come to you, and some things you will never get. You have to recognize these things in your life in order to get happy. Don't be afraid to start over, because this time you won't be starting from scratch, you will be starting from experience. My next group of facts relates to human behavior, things we didn't know or didn't even realize about ourselves. We unintentionally believe what we want to believe. This is called confirmation bias. So we tend to interpret facts that already confirms what we have chosen to believe. Smart people always underestimate themselves, but ignorant people think they're brilliant. I know quite a few of those. Mind has the ability to sense and detect danger. If your gut tells you there's something wrong, never ignore that feeling. This next one is very interesting, and none of us have ever realized this. Memories tend to get impacted by life experiences and hence gets distorted over time and contains pieces of false information. So whenever we're remembering an incident, we're actually remembering the last time we remembered it. People who have been emotionally hurt the most make the best healers. They heal via advice and counseling. So you know who to go to next time you're feeling a little down. Intelligent people tend to have less friends than the average person. And the reason is that the more smarter the person, the more selective they become in who they choose to make friends with. I can relate to this one. Food made by others always tastes much better than food cooked by yourself, even though the exact same recipe has been followed. And so you've heard about the phrase that every coin has two sides. Well, every person has two personalities or two sides to themselves. One that they show to the world, and the other one that stays hidden in their mind, within themselves, that they never show to anybody. This is the part, if you go back to the earlier fact that I said, alcohol brings out this repressed part of the personality. People that speak two languages fluently subconsciously switch their personalities when they switch languages. I'm one of those, so I know this to be true. And this is my last one, and a lot of us may identify with this one. The same two parents that have multiple children will say that they love all their children the same, but they will never show or give all the children the same amount of love, opportunity, care, material things to all of them. It's a fact of life. If you liked my video, give me a like, share it with friends and family. This is fun to listen to. And also subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video.